This is Joey Black from the Allah Zoe Lou, the AXE, and you're listening to DJ Halloween Snicker Dick on Underground Wicked Radio. You can catch us at longliveevil.com. Congratulations, motherfucker!
Ready for me to pull my tits out?
Hey yo, what's going on, my fellow freaks and freak shows? It's your boy Chuckles here with my boy DJ Snickers, right here on Underground Wicked Radio, tearing shit up like motherfucking psychopath ass motherfuckers would do. I don't know why she saying fuck, because the fuck is a goddamn beautiful word, goddamn it. And y'all need to say fuck more often. And here you go, bitch, on goddamn Underground Wicked Radio. Before I show my goddamn like 13-foot-inch fucking boot up your ass until y'all get your shit straight. Yeah.
What up, Chucky Chuck? Don't give a mad fuck. Can we say that? Don't say fuck.
Fuck it all. Fuck it all.
This is Chucky Chuck. Don't give a mad fuck.
Fuck it all. Fuck it all.
You're listening to Underground Wicked Radio with DJ Snickers and DJ Gonzo. I'm gonna give up. I'm Gonzo. I'm being Google PJ. But you know what it is.
Music. I mean, I'm a music fan. Like, I love music.
I'm all about that bass,
You know, shout out to everyone that just fucking loves music.
I'm bringing booty back.
And definitely, you know, make sure y'all are checking out Underground Wicked Radio. You know, catching class track, you know, because it's about the music. Like, that's what it's about. It's about music in every form and fashion. ReverbNation.com/IamClass. You go to SoundCloud. It's SoundCloud.com/Iam. You can check out my YouTube, YouTube.com/IamClass. But if you fuck up, you'll find a bunch of German tractors, so I'm just putting that out there.
The name stands for the latest technology and the most sophisticated agricultural machinery worldwide. To me, it's even more than that. Class stands for people who have one thing in common: agricultural engineering as their passion and driving force.
This is the Leatherface of Wisconsin, Danny and Quinn. Come back with me. And you're listening to Underground Wicked Radio. Shout out to my man DJ Snickers. Snickers, dog, it's like Betty White without the Snickers or something until I eat the Snickers and me and Quinn do my fucking mind, alright? And let me tell you why. I haven't dabbed yet, bro. I'm sorry. Let me take this dab in this on, bro. I apologize.
Danny Dallas here, a.k.a. Mr. Turn Grandma House to a strip club. And you're tuned in to DJ Snickers and Underground Wicked Radio. And me, I'm about to get my dick sucked while I eat some cold cuts.
One point! Underground Wicked Radio! Shit from the Saga! Said, what the fuck is up? Everybody fill their cup. Oh shit, or don't, because it breaks shit. And also, my Snickers, I love them. I love them. Man, if I met you, bro, I'd just cuddle and hug you. I'd be like, ah, shit, oh, what's up, Snickers? I start petting and shit. Like, I miss you. I start crying. Oh, fuck, man. Underground Wicked Radio! What the fuck up? Everybody wake the fuck up. If you're sleeping, wake up. If you're not, oh man, go to bed. There's your drop, bitch.
Last one.
DJ Snickers. Is that DJ Snickers as in you're snickering, or as in the candy bar, or you're like sweet as fuck? Okay, DJ Snickers, be quiet for 1 second. Underground Wicked Radio in the motherfucking house. Shaggy Too Dope in this bitch. Big shouts to you and everybody listening.
All right, Underground Wicked Radio.
How's it going, Jay?
Shit, going it's going real good, man. I'm gonna give you a drop. I'm gonna give you a drop so you can use it. All you gotta do is sample it. Check it out. This is Violent J, and you're checking out Underground Wicked Radio. 2 Woods.
And we are live on Underground Wicked Radio with Bibster.
What is that?
Starting right out, man. Who is Bibster to you?
I think it's the person that I really truly want to be. You know what I mean? The guy who says whatever he wants, the guy who pokes, makes fun of shit, and just You know, I think lives a little bit more freely. So I think subconsciously or whatever, I live vicariously through that, you know, that entity that I created.
Oh yeah. You want to take a question, Shovel? Yeah.
Me?
After messing up your Labubu, showing us that it was fake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a bummer.
Well, I was already kind of looking in your background because, you know, you got a whole aesthetic there, and I dig it.
Thanks, man.
I'm guessing you're into the horror. Is this what I'm seeing in the background? Is that because of the time of the season, or is that just the way you live?
This is the way I live. Yeah, I'm in my this is my recording studio, and it's like this 365. Yeah,
I love that.
Nice. I like the vibe. It looks
right?
Similar. It looks like maybe you and I are like in the same.
We're just on opposite sides of each other.
That was my question.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought maybe there was a part
no.
there.
He answered it.
Well, let's give these guys the taste of your music, man. I'm digging it. I can't wait to get you in a rotation.
I love that.
Let's play Horror Flick. Tell us about this one before we cut over.
So this one's going on the Haddonfield Massacre, which is a whole, you know, Michael Myers themed album, and this one is just how I would love to incorporate. If I was going to like add a song into a horror film, this would be it. This would be like the theme song of a bloody horror film.
Oh yeah. We'll be right back after this. Drop some comments in chat and whoop whoop to everybody. It's straight fire, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd take that.
What's your opinion, Shovel?
I like that a lot, actually. So, listening to that and hearing you talk about if you had a track that you could put onto a horror movie soundtrack, have you marketed yourself to like horror conventions at all? Like, because I asked that I've gone to quite a few. I do a lot of convention work.
Nice.
But one thing that horror conventions tend to have is they do have concerts and they have musical artists. So just as a guy that used to work in the industry, my first thought right away was like, dude, you gotta get in on that.
I would love to do something like that.
You could probably, because there are traveling cons,
yeah,
that you might be able to just end up getting booked for like a series.
I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, I would definitely look into that. And I might have a couple of contacts that I could probably throw your way. Where are you located, by the way?
I'm in Oregon, Eugene, Oregon.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of horror that comes out of that way.
Mm-hmm.
I sell a lot that way.
Yeah, there's some cool shops here in town that are there's horror-based shops. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be a trending genre up that way, which is pretty rad.
Yeah, it's getting
hide from the rain every day, you know. Might as well watch some horror movies.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's getting, because people come into my house or my studio and they see all this stuff. 5 years ago they're like, "This dude's fucked up," and now they come in, they're like, "This is sick. I have the same one," So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From the underground streets to the tips of your fingers, one rapper is bringing color to all sides of love. Yo, it's Dr. Snickers again, here to talk about CM.C. He spits bars, he drops beats, and now he's dropping shades hotter than an Eminem mixtape. Introducing Hand Swag Polish, the only nail polish repping all flavors, all vibes, all love. One stroke and boom, you're
Wrong commercial.
Underground Wicked Radio, DJ Snickers says, Shaggy, have you seen Precious Juggalo's videos? He takes Precious dolls and paints them Juggalo style. They're sick. I have not.
This is Shovel of Precious Juggalos.
Those stupid fucking statues. They're like these dumb kid statues with these big eyes.
You're listening to DJ Snickers and DJ Stars of Underground Wicked Radio.
Fuck those things. Not the fucking Precious dolls, the Juggalo ones.
I paint Juggalo faces on all kinds of weird little things. If you're interested in that, definitely check out my shop, precioussjuggalos.square.site, and then check me out on YouTube. I am Precious Juggalos. How about
Oh, nice. So he takes Precious moments and makes them into Juggalos. Very fucking... I have seen those before. Yeah, now those are fucking awesome, man. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, show me your butthole. I gotta get one of those ones. Show me your butthole in a heartbeat to your tree. Whoa, look at the fucking...
Hell yeah. Didn't you?
I'm still working on it, actually. I have, so I'm making an ornament for him. This is one of the ones that he was talking about, but I haven't shown you your butthole on it yet. And I've got another piece. I don't think I've ever actually talked about it online, but I'll give you a little hint as to what it is. I'm repainting a precious moment, a really special precious moment, to look like them. He and Renee on the red carpet at the MTV Music Awards or whatever, because it was such an iconic moment. So I want to capture that for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just got the info.
Yeah.
Hell
got the exclusive.
Fuck yeah. So Bibster, man, how do you juggle your family life and making music? Because I know that's got to be hard, bro.
It's challenging at times, but the kids have always been around. I have two kids. I have one that's 7, one's 11, and they're just used to kind of being in the groove of that. So it's not abnormal to them. It's abnormal to their friends when their friends are like, "Oh, my dad works he delivers Pepsi," and it's like, cool. My dad's a rapper and talks about some really fucked up shit, and I think that's probably like to them it's normal, but to their friends it's not, right? But since they were kids, I take them to the post office. We ship things together. They've been in the studio with me. Like most of the songs that are recorded on this upcoming album, most of them were just chilling in my studio, playing on their switches while I'm in here recording. So to them, this is every day. Like it's not weird to them. So the balance is I just incorporate them in with what I do, and because I'm busy a lot, I do this all by myself. And when I make them feel like they're involved, we make it a family thing.
That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to cut over to your music video. Do you want to take a question, Shovel, while I'm pulling this up?
Yeah, sure. So I was actually looking at your Facebook, just reading up and checking you out. First off, you have a respectable following. I will say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so good on you for that. I know that takes a lot of work.
It took some work, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I saw one of the first things I saw was that you specifically say relentless touring across the United States and Canada. So before we talked about the fact that you were in Portland, seeing that is just unusual. There's not a lot of people that specifically articulate I tour Canada. Which shout out to, you've got some Canadians in the chat right now.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, that's just cool that you've made a point of doing that. I know the fact that you live kind of relatively close to the border probably encourages that more than somebody from Oklahoma. But
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a big thing to cross that border, physically, but it's also it's more than just like a physical thing. Going into another country, especially to tour, can be really difficult. And it's cool to see that you make a point of doing that. So that wasn't a question.
Yeah. It was fun. It was scary going out to Canada, man. I was nervous because leading up to that time, I did nothing but U.S. dates, and I got asked to come out and do, I think, four Canadian stops, and I was really nervous to go somewhere I've never been, especially in another country. And great shows. It was a lot of fun. I think there was one show that was a little sketchy, but we made it through. But they almost didn't let us come back because we had to take a ferry to come back. And they wouldn't let me and the tour crew on the ferry because they said that one of us smelled like a substance. They didn't say what substance. I'm assuming weed.
Oh my!
And they're like, you can't get on the ferry. And they had cops show up. It was a huge deal. And we sat there. I think we helped the ferry up because the ferry didn't go without us. Since we had our tour van was on the ferry.
Yeah.
Oh,
wild. Man. Everyone was so pissed. By the time we got on the ferry, people were hella pissed at us. I think it was like a 2-hour delay for everybody.
Wow.
That sucks.
So have you ever performed in Montreal?
Not Montreal.
Not Montreal, man. You ever go there? I'm 45 minutes from there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Upstate New York, right on the Canadian border in Vermont.
Okay, hell yeah. I'll have to keep that in mind.
You ever done a tour in New York or a show?
Yeah, we did. It's been a while, but we did the surrounding areas like Buffalo, Syracuse, Scranton, Pennsylvania, places like that. We did most of the shows were pretty decent out there. I'm not packing out houses, but we're definitely bringing, sometimes 50, sometimes 100 people per show. Just depends on where it's at.
You ever come back up this way? I got to know. We're not far from there either. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. Hell yeah.
All right, so we are going to cut over to Mike Myers' music video. Tell us about this.
Okay, so this was the Haddonfield Massacre Part 1, and this will be a different vocal approach than I'm doing now. And this one, we filmed this at my old house when I lived out on the coast, and it was a really simple shoot. I just had a Michael Myers mask, just bought it from the Spirit Halloween, and thought, let's shoot a fucking music video, and this is what came from it.
Hell yeah. We'll be right back after this.
I'm a thriller, killer, I light fires. Microphone killer, you can call me Mike Myers. Call me Mike Myers, call me Mike Myers. Yeah, I don't walk around in circles. I'm walking on a path. I'm a tsunami coming, bitch, to drown your stupid ass. My music world class. Cripple you with nerve gas. Got you twitching out like you listening to bluegrass. Windows down in the drop top Chevrolet. Got more adrenaline than Hope does with gamma rays. Place a bet at Mandalay. Winnings to the motorway. Me making money, you can add that to my resume. You wanna treat me like a joke? I'm the bear, so don't poke. I'm aging like wine and sturdy like brown oak. I walked across the water and did it with no strokes. I stayed up all night, made money, it's all gross. You a baby pacifier, jealous, you're all liars. You can't climb gates when it's covered in barbed wire. Been fed hot air more times than a flat tire. My brain's misfired, I'm needing a rewire. Dark night, dark shadow in the dark mist, punching through bricks with an iron strong fist. You punched a pillowcase and sprained your pussy wrist. You say I'm not relevant, but you just a jealous bitch. I am passionate, can't keep me in a cage. Y'all been holding up the earth, the only rapper who can take the weight. My word slice deeper than the ninja sword katana blade. No drugs, I've been high, higher than a plane fly, high enough to reach stars and give God a black eye. I'm a thriller, killer, I like flyers. Microphone killer, you can call me Mike Myers. I'm a call me Mike Myers. I'm a call me Mike Myers. Call me Mike Myers. You can call me Mike Myers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
a
that was a
lot
fun
of vocal effects in there.
Oh yeah. That was. I went through a transitional period because it's funny when I'm on tour, I do shows. You know, this is my regular voice I'm using right now, obviously, and people haven't been in my shows before. They'll hear me speak, and then they'll hear me do my deeper voice rap, and because there's no effects on that, that's a voice. I used to do metal back in the day, so when I was a vocalist, yeah, and I used that to do, you know, that deeper voice. And so I've gone on stage and people would just, you know, hear this voice, look at me, and then do like a double take, like, whoa, what's that? Where's the fuck is that coming from? You know, because they're very polar opposites of how my other voice sounds from the other prior song to what you're hearing right now, or what you heard off that music video.
Yeah, and it sounded like you layered some effects in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit of reverb, you know, some ad libs, some dubs in there, just some, you know, to kind of give it a bigger sound.
So I got a upcoming horrorcore artist I interviewed about 3 months ago. I want to play one of his songs and get your honest opinion. You've been at this
hell yeah.
a little while now. Any feedback you can give him? He goes by Teddy Roxman, just like Teddy Roxman back in the day.
Such a sick name.
Hell of a horrorcore name. All right, this one is called "Call Your Mom." All right.
Fuck
yeah. And let's get your opinions. Drop some comments in chat. Let me know what you think too as well.
Strip like some Fago. Big up bitch, strip like some Fago. Give that full clip with the reload. Give that full clip with the reload. Balls deep, jumping from the free throw. Free throw. Dunking in your guts is my lingo. I'ma run a whole pool while deep throwing double dose hoes. She just popped a netty cause her zany made a slow bitch. Gonna eat through your script quick. Gain slave wrist from jerking off my dick. Pass it out when the going gets thick. Pass you like a blood, my clan I just lit. Go a couple rounds, my dogs we don't lick. It already sticks. Pump, pass from the street class dip. I just want my soul sucked. Could never get that from a prissy bitch. They just talking dirty and can only handle tip. Flexing Kama Sutra, staying one way when you hit. Makes my mental sick. Short snort line off my dick quick. She like him that passing by the throat shit. Mix that drip with my white kin. Rub that mix on your chest like some lotion. I'll have a classy bitch do whole shit. Make a bitch strip like some Fago. Give that full clip with the reload. Balls deep from the free throw. Balls deep. Dunking in your guts, my lingo. Grip. I grip up my shit like I'm holding a hatchet. Dropping my dick on your face is a classic. 10 to your forehead, I'm making it happen. Rapping so hard that y'all think that I'm trapping. I'm in the dog mode, y'all pumping, ain't lacking. Bust out the whips, I'ma make slavery happen. Put you in chains for the masses. I'ma flip a bitch. Put some curve on it. I'm a prophet shit. Bitches really think I'm heaven sent. My stroke malevolent, my dick ejaculating demon spit.
So what's your honest opinion?
Hell yeah. See, what towards the end of that song, he got so tight vocally. You know what I mean? He was just going. I think production wise, it's dope. I think lyrically, I like the way his voice sounds. I like how he did like the underlying effects. I think that was super dope. The only thing I would tell him to do that would be different would say that throw a metronome in there, because you can tell the parts where he's a little bit, lacking.
Mm-hmm.
But there was parts towards the end where he has the ability to do it, because towards the end of that song, boom, he was just nailing it perfectly. And if he did that the whole song, that song's sick, super sick. He has the cadence, the delivery of the voice. It's just that metronome, and even I was guilty of that years ago. Is that metronome, if it's in that background, keeps you so tight to that beat. People think that the beat alone is the metronome, but you got to have that metronome in there because that keeps you boom, boom, boom. That's it. Other than that, it's pretty sick.
I couldn't believe it only been making music for a year. That kind of blew my mind. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah. And that's an experience thing, learning to throw a metronome in there or learning to get tighter. That's an experience thing. But for that period of time, I got nothing negative to say. That's super sick. I've known dudes that rap for 15 years. I can't do that.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to send them those. Fuck yeah, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Dude, so I've done so many tours and endless tours, and I've seen dudes be like, yeah, I've been rapping for 22 years. I'm like, it doesn't seem like it, but that's cool, man. But this dude, yeah, he's got a future in this, man. I really do think so.
Hell yeah. So how can you describe the high you get when you're on that stage and people start banging to your music? Have you had it like?
Dude, some of the shows get pretty rowdy. I've had shows with 40 people seem like it's 500 people because they get so insanely rowdy. We did a show before the venue shut down. It was a spot called the Ash Street Saloon. It was in Portland, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a dope spot. We were coming back and we did a show there. Maybe 30, maybe 50 people, real small show. The venue was super pissed because of the limited sales, but we're like, let's just have a good time. And dude, that was probably the most rowdy, insane show I've ever seen. I had I don't know, a small group of people just hurled to the front. I jumped off stage, jumped on a bunch of people. It was wild, man. Like what goes on mentally when I'm on stage, it's like I almost transition to somebody who's not me. The body movements, the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I think, the things I'm willing to do when I'm on stage, it's a different person, Like if the crowd gets wild enough, dude, I'll get naked on stage. Who fucking knows what's going to happen? It's just anything will go. I'll climb on top of shit and jump on people. Who fucking knows? But it's just a different experience. I can't explain what that is. It literally feels like you get up there, you're nervous, your heart's racing. And then I have an intro song that starts off. And then once I start rapping, totally different dude up there.
Fuck yeah, bro. Have you performed at the Gathering? Have you got the privilege of that yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
What needs to happen is next year, when they put out the call, people need to write in and message and say, I want Bibster on the show. And that's
I would be there.
how you make it happen. You got to let Rob know. And I'm not saying that to Bibster. I'm saying that to the chat.
Yep.
We all need to come together and we need to message Rob and we need to say Bibster for the Gathering.
Just don't walk off stage if you get hit by something, man. That's awesome.
I've seen so much of that too.
Man, there was someone that walked off this year I'd interviewed.
Bill.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he did that.
I saw that on Instagram. Yeah.
He pussed out real bad.
Man, come on.
See, I would try to make it a game, and people were throwing. So I try to catch stuff.
Exactly.
And that's actually how you win the crowd. Like if you do that, then the next thing you know, you're going to be embraced and everybody's going to be yelling family because you've taken on what you're supposed to. If you're willing to just, I don't know, you have to earn the respect of the crowd there. And I think it's terrible, but awesome at the same time. There's not really too many other places that are that way. I mean, metal shows, you know, I've been to some old school metal shows where you just straight turn your back to the stage. If that band sucks, you turn your back. And I still do that to this day. But yeah, at the gathering, if you suck, you'll catch a bottle to the then if you're awesome, same thing. They'll throw a bottle at you again. But then it's out of love.
Right. Yeah.
Nope.
It's a love tap.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this commercial.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something there, Mean Gene. Hulkamania's running wild, and I'm listening to Underground Wicked Radio, dude. The 24-inch pythons are running wild to DJ Snickers and Meduzzi. What you gonna do, brother? Well, let me tell you.
That was I had a guy that did all kinds of impressions. He did King of the Hill. He did Hulk Hogan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Beetlejuice. That was wild.
Oh yeah.
Let's go over to your other song.
Okay.
Goat Rider. Tell us about this one.
Well, you know, when I was touring a lot, there'd be a lot of guys throughout the whole country that I had a lot of repeats that would hop on tour with me, and I didn't realize it at the time because and I still do. I have the mentality I want people to succeed. You know, like I don't feel that I deserve to like be in a position of success. If that makes sense, you know. And because I feel like sometimes I am, and other people struggle to get to that platform that I think everyone should, or if I could do it, you can do it. So I think I let a lot of people take advantage of that. And I stepped away from rap for a few years, went through a lot of stuff, lost a really good friend of mine, and just wasn't mentally there, you know? And I dove into other realms of music. But during that time, all those guys that were always texting, always emailing, always on my socials, they were gone. No one said, "Hey dude, how are you doing?" You know, it was, what can you do for me? Can you tell this person about this? Can you get me this feature? Can you talk to so-and-so? And the song kind of talks a little bit about that, and just kind of that overall in this industry, who's really your friend? If you can really have any, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We'll be right back after this. Bibster. Goat Rider. Whoop whoop, Don.
I don't really get it, you a stupid motherfucker, bitch. I don't think you meant it when you said you wanna rumble, bitch. No money, no job, you ain't doing nothing. No hustle, no props, you ain't proving nothing. Imagine your ass in the bus stop, taking it down to your chop shop, taking your hand to go chop chop, fucking around and go pop pop. Heart is strong, I am going up the ladder. Dark times, I can see the fucking pattern. It's a long, dark road, even harder going back. I've been running fucking laps, so put my name up on the map. You a hack, you a bitch, Ever since I left, you never stood a fucking chance. You a bitch. You a goat rider. 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 Bitch, you can get it if you want it, little fucker. You ain't ready. You a tiny piece of shit that I am feeling fucking dead. I got hollow points. I got hollow points. I got hollow points. I got a big head, you brain dead. Came back for bloodshed. Laying on your deathbed cause I killed that Nazi skinhead. I'm getting paid, staying busy, cash another check. Talking shit, come at night and slit your fucking neck. You a goat rider. You a goat rider. You a goat rider. You a goat rider.
I cannot wait to get these into rotation. Don Chaos is in chat. I would love to see him get you up on for an interview. I actually got one of his shirts. I've been meaning to show. Came in a couple weeks ago. I fucking love this thing.
Oh, that's super clean. I like that.
Yeah, Twisted Taily designed that logo.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
Hey, right off the jump, can I say something about that track?
Hell yeah.
I really appreciate that you enunciate.
Oh, thank you.
Because the lyrics are good anyway. Like, obviously, you've taken your time to write your lyrics. So the fact that I can actually hear and understand every single word means a lot to me. So shout out to you for that.
Thank you.
So many people they'll take a lot of time, write some great words, or maybe some not so great words, and then they'll just mumble through it. And it's like you make your best guess of what you think they may be saying, but I know every single word in that song. And and what that translates to is by the end of the song, if I was seeing you do it live, I would be singing the hook with you because I know it's so clear. So yeah, good on you for that. I like that.
I appreciate that. I strive for that, man. That's something I strive for. I really want to have people hear it, and I wanted to cut through. So I appreciate that you noticed. That's dope.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody in chat go hit that like button on Facebook, on Bibster's page, so you have upcoming shows and music. I'm dropping the link now in chat. So I want to do another music video reaction from you. This is Seam Queen. She's here from she's actually from upstate New York. And we'll get your opinion after this. Shovel, I don't think you've seen her.
Yeah, I was actually just wondering if I had.
Another artist I interviewed 7 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And this one's called Barbie and Ken. We'll be right back after this.
That was so unique. That was so unique. I like the metal vibe of it, and well recorded, well produced. That That's not like an everyday music video. That was shot with thought and some budget. You know, that was pretty cool. I'm probably gonna have to look that up again as I hear it one more time. It's
Hell
just
yeah.
it's well done. There's nothing about it that I would say it's produced so well.
I'll link them
And
to you.
yeah, that was I like how they did the back and forward, and whoever produced that did a killer job. Like that was produced really well. Some of the best producing I've heard in a long time.
Fuck yeah.
So whoever the audio technician was, that was sick.
What's your opinion, Shovel? That's your first time reaction.
Why was the band wearing the outfits from the Bloodhound Gang video, The Bad Touch?
That's what that was.
Yes.
What was that about? I don't how does that relate to Ken and Barbie?
I don't know. I've been waiting for somebody to catch that.
Yeah, because that was definitely what that was.
You're right.
Yeah. I like that the band maintained the shtick of being like, you know, toys and kind of robotic and whatnot. But yeah, I don't understand the costumes. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
I wish they would have had that video out when I interviewed them so I could give you an answer to that. Hell yeah. So
I'm sure it is something they did think about because it seems like everything was thought out, but
really well thought
I
out.
can't
It might
connect the dot.
it might be some weird like side character Barbie has, you know, maybe like
Is there another
Barbie.
video or something that ties in, or maybe something?
Oh no,
something
their
that was
their
maybe
videos
related?
are all different.
Okay.
Actually, one of these days I'm gonna have you do a video reaction to one of them. Well, are you in a hurry, Bibster? I could show one
No.
more.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I like the show. I just like seeing the faces Precious makes. So
Yeah, that was interesting though. I like that.
let's do.
One of Snicker's favorite things that he's learned is just torturing me in one way, shape, or form, because you've done a really good job of really finding the positive in things, and I appreciate that about you. I'm sometimes a little bit more if there's something I just don't get, I'm just gonna call it, or if I just don't like it, I'm just gonna call it. I like that you stick to the positive, and I wish I was more like that. But when it comes to music and stuff, dude,
You got to respect that though, you know, because not everybody could be a yes man, you know. So that's good. That's good to have, you know, because if you surround yourself with yes men, then you don't really know if you're good. Because I've seen some dudes like, oh, my boy's so sick. He's the sickest rapper in so and so town, and you meet him, you're like, you guys are just filling this dude's head with shit. And if you're really his friend,
that's kind of what you were talking about before about like I've been in the game 22 years and it doesn't reflect on stage, like breath control, cadence, rhythm, like or rhyme.
Yeah.
There's people out there that aren't even trying to rhyme. Like,
come
on, man.
Yeah, they're just up there doing some random ass shit, or they're very uncomfortable up there, you know.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna cut to this video and get Shovels and Bibster's opinion. We'll be right back after this. Scene Queen Pink Rover.
Pink Rover.
So, what was your opinion?
Who, me?
Yep. What do you think?
It looked like they filmed it in the same place they did the Barbie video.
Mhm.
But man, it's well produced again. Great music video. I particularly like the part where they're just beating the shit out of that dude. It was pretty neat. Like it started off like she's all pink, so I'm assuming she probably likes the color pink. But then it ends up going to like they're all witches, and they're going after this dude. It almost seemed like they lured him in with this facade of a frat party kind of thing, and then they got him there, and they're like, all right, let's fucking kill this dude. I kind of I like the breakdown part because I'm just a metalhead, so I like that breakdown part. I got nothing negative to say about it. I like different shit, I like different stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually I like that one better than the last one. I think they did a lot of good visual storytelling that was good. There wasn't anything that was weird other than there was like a dehumidifier next to the bed in the bedroom that was just like, maybe take that out during the video shoot. But the only thing, this is my one critique. When they were stomping the dude on the floor, they were clearly not stomping the dude on the floor.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
There are better ways to shoot that where you can make it look like it is a thing. Also, he's not going to break. Put your boots into him a little bit, make it look like something instead of you're stopping 3 inches short and that's good enough. Come on.
Yeah.
But
just do some
the song was
WWF.
good.
They're like a horrorcore pop rock, and
So-
they didn't even know what horrorcore was.
The dude in the other track is he part of it or was
Yes.
he like a feature? Okay.
He does his own music, but he's in a lot of her songs.
Okay.
So Bibster, I'm gonna have you do a radio drop.
Okay.
And I'll have you say this is Bibster. You're listening to DJ Snickers and DJ Stars.
Okay.
On Underground Wicked Radio. Then say links where people can find you. This is going to play before all your music in rotation on the radio.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. I'm with DJ Snickers and DJ Stars. And I want you guys just to take a moment after this and check me out on Facebook. Throw some links in here and check these guys out again because this was one of the funnest interviews I've had. It was really laid back. So check these guys out again. I fucking loved it.
Whoop, hell yeah. Perfect.
So back to the metal band thing. Did you tour in a metal band?
I did.
Did you happen to play in Joplin, Missouri back in the day?
We're talking about an era of time when I was a lot younger and there was a lot of substance abuse,
Okay.
So it's possible. I'm sober almost 10 years now, but
nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you. At that time, it's possible. Yeah, we did a lot of heavy touring, and it's possible.
So I used to run a venue there, is why I ask, and it was like specifically like metal and hardcore and punk.
Yeah,
but yeah, you seem vaguely familiar. Like our paths have crossed, but I never know, man, because it was like 20 years ago. But
that's about the time that I was at it. I was young. I was like a teen. We were touring all over the country. We got put on tour, and we were touring with a couple other really big at the time metal bands, probably still big now. We opened up for Avenged Sevenfold, Atreyu.
Damn.
Yeah, but we were young kids and we were stupid, and we got put in hotels.
What was the name of your band?
We had two different bands. So the first one was called Name Your Fate, and the second one was called Under Enough.
Name Your Fate sounds really familiar, dude.
And this was before YouTube was big. This was
Right.
before
Yeah.
Spotify. So all of our stuff was like non-existent. We just had CDs we were selling at shows, you know, but
Yeah.
we were stupid kids going to hotel rooms thinking like, all right, guys, we're out here. Let's fuck everything up and let's party. And we lasted, as a band, we lasted 4 years. As a touring band, we lasted 3 months. And then they were like, you guys got to go. You guys are fucking idiots.
Shit.
So we got booted off.
I also just kind of, you know, creeping around on your Facebook and stuff. I did see that you're not releasing your new album to the big streaming platforms, Apple and Spotify. And I do think it is worth talking about that.
Yeah.
So, because I read what you wrote about it, and I agree with you. I used to run a little record label myself, and it was a lot of what we were about was trying to avoid being part of the machine, you know.
Yeah.
And just being music for the people that actually care, you know, the fans, not just
Absolutely.
millions of idiots. So yeah, I really appreciate that, and maybe share some of that.
Yeah. So for years, I fought to get on streaming, and it was a hassle. No one wanted to let me on streaming. Pandora was the most difficult, but Pandora, you know, 10 years ago was the big one. That was the one that only really existed at the time. So I fought and fought and fought. Finally got on streaming. Finally got on Pandora, and at that time, the downloads and the streaming, it paid well. But every year that's gone, it's gone less and less and less and less and less. And I worked with a distributing company. I'm not going to say who, but we had a big disagreement about this upcoming release, and we parted ways. They said some pretty nasty things to me. And I just thought, you know what? You're charging all these people all these fees to have no interruptions, no commercials. But then you're paying the artists for their sacrifice and their talents and their skills, fractions of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. Like literally, anyone should Google this information before you put music on any streaming site. If you're just starting out, throw your music on streaming sites because it helps you diverse yourself and get out there. But if you're established, get the hell off of it because it's just killing you. I don't want to be a part of an industry that takes advantage of so many people. There's like this huge lawsuit, and don't quote me on it, but there was a lawsuit going on with Spotify, and I think it was Eminem or something like that. And he had 1 billion streams, and he made $40,000 off 1 billion streams.
Damn.
You know, so you see these guys. I got in an argument with a dude not too long ago, and he just came on my page. It was just a negative thing, and he was kind of mocking me for my low Spotify streams. And I said, thank God I have low Spotify streams because I'm directing everybody to, you know, and I've been slowly taking my music off. I won't support it. I don't want anything to do with it. And it's just funny, you know, how the seasons change. I fought to get on. Now I'm fighting to get off.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of respect for that too. I know.
Thank you.
I know, even though they pay a penance, it's still, you know, you're subtracting income from your business doing that to take a stand. And so I did want to just say that out loud, and I want you to know that I appreciate the stand that you're taking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping that other people, you know, follow suit and they do the same thing. And not just because I'm doing it, I'm trying to be a trendsetter. I don't give a shit about that. I just want people to not get taken advantage of. There's some dope artists out there that are getting completely ripped off because they don't know they're getting ripped off. If an artist for the first 5 years of their career is on Spotify, Apple, whatever, and they're getting pennies, then they start touring or developing a fan base and they're still getting pennies, they're going to go, it's been the same the whole fucking time. I never fucking knew.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do it. And I don't want people to take advantage of the people who follow my pages, you know, like the people who support me. I feel like they're also taking advantage of those people too. You know, some people will struggle, man. People live paycheck to paycheck, and you're going to take whatever, $10, $14 a month from these dudes' pockets that are paying for the Spotify premium and then give their favorite artist a fraction of a penny. No, I'm good.
Well, and then another like line of thought within that is, well, if I just had the right management or whatever, they would get me a bigger piece of the pie or whatever, but they're just going to take that pie and then some from you anyway. So, So yeah, really the only way to really survive, even though it's crazy sounding, is to be independent. And but
You have to.
you're going out on a real tight rope with that, and it's scary. And I hope you have the fan base to support the stand that you're taking, because it's awesome.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so too. And this will be like kind of the test of time to see, you know, where the support system, if they're there, and I think they are. And if they are, we're gonna go through this next album release and it'll show. And my goal is, if we, because the guys that distributed my album, they were helping me kind of, you know, market it, and or my past albums. And I got an email from one of them once I departed who told me, good luck releasing a flop. And my goal is to, when this album does well on Bandcamp and my own personal website, to then take those numbers and I'm going to email him directly. So I'm hoping that the support system's there and that we can throw it back in their faces and show them that we can do this without the mainstream, you know, machine.
Are you going to do physical media as well?
Yeah, we're going to do hard copies as well. Yeah.
Good. I got to get one.
Yeah, we're going to do bundles. We have a bunch of cool bundles going. We're going to launch them officially like a few days before Halloween. That people can start ordering them up. But the bundles that we're doing, they're pretty sick. They're pretty unique.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right, I want to play your music video, People in the Back. Tell us about this one before we cut over.
This one was done with the another, you know, vocal technique with my regular voice, but I recorded this one when I lived in Florence, Oregon, so on the coast. And this one didn't really have like a rhyme or reason, other than I was just in a mood, and sometimes it's just a mood to talk shit. And the title of it, People in the Back, just kind of is basically saying that not everybody needs to be at the front of the line, and it doesn't matter to have your voice heard. You know, you can still be in the back and still be very prominent in whatever you're doing, as long as you have something to say, and you say it with conviction, and you say it with meaning. You know, so it doesn't matter if you're in the front of the line with 10 million followers, or if you're in the back just starting out with, you know, 10. As long as you have something to say, you'll always have that support system.
Hell yeah. We'll be right back after this. People in the Back, Bibster.
Deep in outer space, doing Michael Jackson's moonwalk. I'm here to meet a quota. Thick girls doing yoga. Chilling like a villain, got me chasing all the locas. See what I've become. Emotions filled with numb. Coming from the bottom, hungry, living in the slums. Fuck a bitch, waste my time at hoes that wearing Prada. I'm from the borough, tortillas, the carnation. Showing off skills, I'm driving off on Harleys. Crack teeth, a toothache, bigger than a toupee. Okay, I'm making money, motherfucker, no brains to do this shit. I already killed it like a motherfucking tank, drop another fucking bomb, propane, but I already feel it. That's it, I'm killing the charts, like I'm filming the parts. Like a motherfucking bomb, I'm filming the charts. I give it all. You hear my music, take my heart. This is my art, to tear my fucking life apart. I got my people in the back. I got my people in the back. I got my people in the back.
Hell yeah. That's funny because that one of the verse being local reminded me of the artist I saw commenting on one of your posts, Des Loco.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to do a feature with you. Did that ever happen?
We've worked together way back in the day.
No shit. Hell
Yeah, way back when I was first starting out. Me and him did a mini tour.
No shit.
Way back in the day. Yeah, way back in the day. Yeah, I think we did. I think like 12 shows, something like that. And we've done a few, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 features together. No, actually, yeah, there's 3. Yeah, we did 3 features together, and I think the one that got the most buzz was me, Des Luca, and Mad Child. We all collaborated together and did a song.
You're already on rotation in my radio. I know what song you're talking about. No shit. I thought your name was familiar. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that song's from a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking like 9-10 years ago.
Yeah, it's from a minute ago.
Yep, hell yeah. So what'd you think of that music video, Shovel?
I liked it. Was that your scream at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's to the point where I was really trying to like listen and track, and everything was good. It's just there's like the issue with doing this over stream. Like there's compression.
Oh yeah.
And you know it, and so I never know what my ears is what my ears is hearing is part of the track, or is it because of the the
lag
methodology of what we're doing here.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that again with a good headset and better situation, because I dug that a lot. And it's funny, like you're kind of a chameleon from like track to track. It's not just like it's like not just the look, like your look has been different from like video to video or whatever, but it's like thematically too, like you can really I don't know, you can fit some interesting, I don't want to say genres, but like if somebody saw just that video, I think their expectation of you would be
very different.
Yeah. Which is wild, and the implications of that, like in a set, like rolling that into a show, and you're doing something that's like very hardcore into horror and and darkness, and then there's like this like this club beat, and just something that sounds like it would be bumping out of a car driving down my neighborhood here in in the city. It's crazy, and I dig that, dude.
Thank you.
Being a chameleon is not a bad thing at all. What's up, Swill?
Swill's edition. There's another homie I'd love to have you on for an interview. Swill, man,
that'd be awesome.
You got to get him on, bro.
I'd love to.
So there's one more.
One more. I've always loved being diverse with the music. It makes it fun. My parents were old. I grew up listening to Johnny Cash and Elvis, and so I did an album that was very very twangy at one point, just to see if I can do it. And then I just, if I'm feeling in a mood, that's what it is. So this album that's coming out this Halloween, I've been through some shit this last year, and the last maybe 3 years. And so this album is angry shit. There's nothing nice about it. There's some angry shit on this one, and you can feel it when you hear the songs. That's why it's just different. It's a different vibe. So it just depends where I'm at mentally. If you're hearing stuff where I sound happy, I might be happy. But this album is not there. This album is a very let's fuck shit up type of.
It's funny that you say that. I was just before the show. I was chatting with some people, and we were talking about Johnny Cash.
Love Johnny Cash.
Yeah, me too. A huge Johnny Cash fan. But also talking about how some people have like guilty pleasures of songs or bands or whatever, and they don't want to admit that they like Barbie Girl or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
But it's the fact that you've connected with it. It's not that you connected with the stupidity of it. There's something in there that like emotionally you've connected with, and ultimately I really like songs, not Barbie Girl is probably a terrible example, but I really like songs that are written with your chest fully open, where you're just really revealing yourself. You're really just letting it all flow. And it's I look forward to hearing this album. Because if that's the case, then yeah, it's gonna that's how fans, not only having good lyrics that they can understand, but if they're lyrics that they can understand emotionally, then yeah, they're gonna that's where you really, your head doesn't fall in love, your heart does. And and that's when a song really will just stick with you for the rest of your life. That's how good music is made. So that's exciting, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I love to be diverse in things. During the hiatus I took for a few years, it was about 2.5 years. I took a hiatus. My best friend, he took his life a few years ago, and we were close, and I built my music career, and I owe a lot of that to him. When I built my first studio, I lived in Hillsboro, Oregon. I had my kid, he was newborn at the time, and he would come over when I was in the vocal booth, and he would watch him. He would change his diaper so I can, finish his album. I was working in a kitchen, working my ass off, and this dude was there. And so when he departed from this world, man, I went through a spiral, and I picked up, being a musician, I picked up an acoustic guitar, and I released a couple of acoustic albums, and which no one was expecting me to do. People listen to it, they're like, what the fuck did this come from? But I released a couple of acoustic albums and went out there. Growing up, I was a big fan of Boxcar Racer and Blink-182, and I'm not a singer. I would never tell people I'm a singer. I'm not a singer. I know how to sing, but I'm not a singer. So I heard Blink-182. I'm like, if they can do it, they're not singers. I could fucking do it. And so I did it, and it was fun. It was a good healing period, Yeah. But then I took my time, and now I'm back, and I'm ready to dive back into what I think I was meant to do.
Hell yeah.
You and I have a lot in common, Bibster.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my best friend to suicide as well. That's actually that's why I picked up a paintbrush. I never would have done this before that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that, but it changes you, dude. It changes something with you. And he was family. Like, that dude was family to me. And when he went, a part of me went too, and I needed to heal that part of myself.
Yeah, because it's a big knock to your really your self-confidence, because you go through life thinking that you're a good friend, and to lose your friend in that way, then it's like, oh, so was I a bad friend? Like, why did I know? Like, why?
For
I
sure.
should have seen the signs. I should have done this. I should have been different, and whatever.
Yeah.
And if you stay in that headspace, it'll destroy you. But
that's where I was. Yeah, I was there.
I totally understand that. And coming out of that, though, it can be a really beautiful thing, because it can lead to some really really good outlets, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the most trialing thing was when he passed. My sobriety was tested for sure. But I stayed resilient. I didn't do it, and picked up a guitar and did that. And like I said, I healed. Maybe not all the way. I don't think you ever really do, but enough to get through. You know what I mean? Enough to get through the day. And
it becomes a scar. It just
absolutely.
It doesn't have to define you, but it is just part of you. And you just accept it, and you just if it's the type of scar that you can cover up with a t-shirt, you put your shirt on and you move on, but it's still there, and it.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone else might not know it, but it's there. And I like to think that he was there when I recorded this next project. You know what I mean? Like, in spirit, he was always there. Pretty much every album I ever did, he was there, putting a little bit of input, giving me some ideas for merch, graphics, this and that, so I like to think he's still present.
Swills Edition. I'd love for you to get him on for an interview. You weren't on earlier, so I'm going, if it's okay with Bibster, I want to play one of the songs we played earlier. I can't wait to get this in rotation. Horror Flick.
Hell yeah.
Give you a taste of the music he's making right now and the new album that's about to drop. And we'll be right back after this. Let me know what you think, Swills Edition.
Christmas bonus. Anger activated, steady agitated. Swing machetes in the air, leave you amputated. Underrated, medicated, I'll be back terminated. Call me Michael Myers when I leave the city mutilated. Yeah. Welcome to the horror flick. Welcome to the horror flick. Yeah. Welcome to the horror flick. Welcome to the horror flick. Yeah. Welcome to the horror flick. Welcome to the horror flick. Yeah. Welcome to the horror flick. Welcome to the horror flick. Welcome to the horror flick.
Bro, you and Scum have got to do a song together.
That'd be sick. I'd be down for that. Hell yeah.
It's actually nice hearing that a second time now that we've like been through the journey of the interview. Hearing it again, I hear it even better now.
Oh yeah, same. Yep. And that's why I love interviewing artists, man. When I listen to my radio, it's not just listening to music for me because I know the backstory of every single song on my radio.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it deeper, you know? Makes it deeper.
1000%. So I'm gonna do one more video reaction before we hop off, and I'll take two more final questions.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of Electric Callboy?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I have to shovel with him being into metal. Which one should I do, shovel? They have a new one. Have you heard their elevator one yet?
I think I did.
I got him going down the rabbit hole of Electric Callboy. All right, let's do. Well, I don't know because Hyper is kind of like the main introduction.
Yeah, that's a good starting point.
Yeah, we'll do Hyper.
You like Tim and Eric Bibster?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is like Tim and Eric and metal music made a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It sounds stupid, but dude, it's gonna grab you, and it's gonna grab.
I'm
you
intrigued.
In your testicles, and
I'm intrigued.
You're gonna hate it and love it.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so let's do this. I interviewed these guys 11 years ago. I still can't believe how big they've gotten. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to hear it.
I don't want to say no more. We'll just play it.
Okay, hell yeah.
The breakdown is undeniable, dude.
So
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
it had, but it had that the same vibe from the other gal, the Barbie video, the same vibe. But I fucking like that. It reminds me of, I don't know the name of the band, but it's a metal band that it's about the guy from The Simpsons. I'm talking about, the guy who is the next
Ned Flanders. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but I liked it, dude. You can tell those dudes had a great fucking time filming that video. You know what I mean? Just
And you can
all
tell
laughs.
they've got talent. It's just like when it comes to the metal is on point. And then when they do the other goofball stuff, it's on point. Like, it's stupid, but they're
it's
nailing
great.
it. It's
Yeah,
it's an
they're
earworm, man. It's an absolute earworm.
and it's hard to mix those two type of styles together and make it work.
Yeah.
And it flowed together, and it didn't clash, because you hear things and they clash, but that was such a good transition into both those things, were so naturally done that you don't really remember that you're sitting there listening to some poppy shit. You think you're just listening to some melodic break in the song, then all of a sudden this fucking breakdown comes back in. Those guys kid fucking awesome, dude. They did well.
Yeah, I wanted to hate him at the first time that Snickers played him for me, but God, by the
It's
end
hard.
of it,
It's hard to, yeah. I like it. And I think anyone who says they hate it, they probably feel a little bit uncomfortable with the way the video was shot. You know what I mean? But you can't hate on it talent wise. That's pretty dope.
And you kind of you now understand the Tim and Ericness of it, like, and that's that's what I love. Like the like absurdist comedy is like it's definitely become a much bigger thing in the last 15, 20 years or whatever. But to see it blended with pop and metal, it's just, there's so many layers to that track, and oh god, it's everything that just hits me to my core, and I
dug that. I like what Swill's Edition said. They're the metal version of Little Big. I actually have, Swills, if you go to my channel, I got Precious Juggalo Shovel reacting to Little Big. We're back. Little Big is back. You got to go check it out, man. The look on his face.
Except it was Juggalo Cagliostro that called it out, just to say. Yeah, shout out to Juggalo Cagliostro.
Oh, it was. Oh,
I did. But that was sick. I like that. I never heard of that before, but I like that. I like the confidence level of being able to be silly. You know what I mean?
You should check out some of their live videos, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would love to see.
Are massive.
I'm sure, because you see, I'm from metal. I love metal, and you see these fucking metal bands, and they're, wearing all black, and they're just, the hair spinning, and they're doing all the typical metal shit, but they take themselves so seriously. I enjoy a person that can poke a little bit at themselves and kind of be funny. It's cool. Be funny, be silly, be stupid. Life's short. Not everything's so serious. I like that.
Did you, because I know this will probably mean something to you and maybe nobody else here, but did you see that Norma Jean played at Furnace Fest this last weekend or whatever it was? And B,
I love Norma Jean.
They played with the original lineup.
Really?
Wow.
There's their full set is on YouTube. Highly recommend you watch it, because it.
I love Norma Jean.
Oh my god, it took me back. It was so good.
So I'd assume they did bring in a knife to a gunfight. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, and Memphis was definitely laid to waste.
I love Norma Jean. Norma Jean was like getting really, really big back when I was doing metal back in the day. I love Norma Jean, still do.
Yeah, they actually played at my spot, which was part of a skate park, and they were one of those bands where when they came in there, they were like, "Hey, can we get on the skate park?" And our policy was always like, "No, it's closed." But it was Norma Jean, so I was like,
"Do it, yeah, go ahead."
Yeah, dude, it turned into a 2-hour session, and it was rad.
Dope.
It was so
That's
good.
super dope.
So yeah, I've skated with Norma Jean. That was pretty cool.
That's super dope. Oh yeah, I love Norma Jean. Yeah, they're up there for me with probably the top 5 of my favorite metal bands for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Bibster, this CD that you're putting out, is this a part 2 of the first CD?
A part 2, yeah.
Oh yeah. Where can we find the first CD?
It should be on all streaming sites. I've been back and forth if I should remove all my old discography off streaming, but I might leave it up so that people can still have access to it. But I think over time, everything will transition over to my website and to Bandcamp.
Oh yeah.
So if people want to find it, just type it on anything that you can stream. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, whatever you guys use, and it'll pop up. This is just like my idea behind the Haddonfield Massacre Part 2 is just a darker version of the first one.
Oh yeah.
And this one is more theatrical. This one is definitely once somebody hears it from beginning to end, there's a lot of transitions. I don't want to give too much away, but there's some skits, there's some dialogue in there. And towards the end of the album, we definitely drift into not very much rap and into more metal.
Hell yeah. Any features you can give away that you might have on the album?
Yeah, there's some features on there, but I don't think from names anybody would know. There's a feature in there that is from a gal named Miss Myers, and I think people are going to be pretty impressed with what they hear.
Oh yeah.
But nothing big, no big names on there. I wanted to keep it really low key. I wanted people to. I think I had the opportunity to bring some big names on it, but I think I wanted to. When I did this is my comeback record. This is like me reintroducing myself and kind of, once healed, once mentally, physically capable. I wanted to do this and be like, I released this project on my own accord. I didn't have another person helping me guide it to where it needed to go, especially with my departure from streaming sites and the distributors. I didn't want it to do well and then have them say, oh, it's because you did a feature with so-and-so.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah.
So I kind of wanted to do it completely on my own so that when I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it does well, that I can very kindly rub it in their face.
Well, then is the album, is it really only $5 for a digital copy?
Just $5.
That's wild, dude.
Just $5. Yeah. People thought I was crazy for doing it that low. They were thinking, 10, 15, 20. And I was like, no, we're just doing it 5. It's digital. And if hard copies are going for 15 because they're hard copies, they got to get shipped.
Right.
Digital, you're going to download it to whatever device you're going to have. I don't feel comfortable charging people $10, $15 for a digital copy that they don't have a physical form of. You know what I mean? They don't have anything with it. So I like to give back, man. Like, I'm a firm believer where I don't believe that I deserve where I'm at today. And people buy my music, man. Like, that's what I do for a living. People buy my music, buy my merchandise, and I do shows, and people show up and they give a shit. The least I can do is give them something affordable,
So, Snickers, I put the link in the little private chat for our little group because
Okay.
I'm not signed in. If you want to put that in the comments.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Because heck yeah, $5. Even if the album sucks, man, it's only $5.
Buy it, yeah. Yeah, what are you going to lose? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's such a diverse project, man. Like, it starts off a very certain way. Like I said, I don't want to give away too much because it's listening to the album from beginning to end. It's going to feel like a movie. You're going through some changes through the whole thing, and it gradually gets different as it keeps going. It's a very different project than anything I've ever done before.
So, would you consider it a concept album then?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I sat and watched pretty much every single, Halloween movie, a bunch of other, classics that I love, and just listened to some of my oldest discography of my early rap time, and thought back then, when I first started, what would I have done back then with the energy and the desire to make something of myself with the skill sets that I have now? And I kind of combined all three of those things together, and that's where this kind of project came from. And in the past, I was always told, "Oh, you can't mix, metal with rap. You can't, just change everything so drastically." But I said, "Fuck it," and I'm releasing it myself. I'll do whatever I want.
So tell us about this song I'm about to play with Mad Child and Des Loca.
Yeah, that's an interesting track, man. So that started off originally with a couple of different rappers on it, and I don't know the details behind it, but they were no longer on the song, and then the song got handed off to me, and then I was asked to feature on it. I was like, well, fuck yeah, of course I'll do it. And I released it on my own with just me and Mad Child on it for the first few months. And then Des Luca was like, I would love to get on that track with you. And I was like, fuck yeah, the more the merrier, let's do it. Yeah, and this song's old, man. This song was when I was just kind of getting the groove of things,
This is in rotation on my radio. It's a damn good song.
Oh yeah.
We'll be right
Thanks,
back
man.
after this. Let us know in chat what you think.
This is Mad Child with a beat by DJ Payne. Yo, hey, DJ Payne what? Backswore, motherfuckers. I am the misguided angel. Mad Child, Backs warrior, I'm the underground king. They say they want me at the top, I stay underground. You got a chance to go and pop, I stay underground. Yeah, I love my family, I will not leave the underground. Keep on spitting lightning while you feel the heavy thunder pound. They say the money's at the top, I'm staying at the bottom. And I ain't giving up my family now that I have got them. I'm making music from my heart, that is true art. I keep it real and make it dark, that's my true heart. They ain't got a lot to say, I ain't got a lot to say. Fell and then I crawled and now I show them how to walk this way. I'm an OG rocker, when I talk it's like a hot display. Fire, I spit fire, motherfucker, I am Rocky 8. Dirty, grimy, welcome to the new world. Used to be alone, now after shows I'm taking 2 girls. Used to have the blonde curls, now I got a shaved head. Tattoos on my face, walk in a room and rappers play dead. Tasmanian devil to these dumb zombies. Now the stage is giving me thumbs up like Fonzie. Never talking calmly, I am hurling out of my phone. Lyrics hit you hard and leave you scarred just like a knife. Homie, you ain't gotta hear. Most these rappers not as real. City's getting slaughtered, you should go check how your daughter feels. Don't think I'm the devil looking at me like I grew horns. I'm fucking any girl that's old enough to do porn. They say they want me at the top, I stay underground. You got a chance to go and pop, I stay underground. I love my family, I will not leave the underground. Keep on spitting lightning while you feel the heavy thunder pound. They say the money's at the top, I'm staying at the bottom. And I ain't giving up my family now that I have got them. I'm making music from my heart, that is true art. I keep it real and make it dark, that's my true art.
They call me Wild Buck, wild, I don't give a fuck. They call me Demon Boy, and I'm hotter than a beating sweat. 9/11 terror when I'm flying in a hybrid jet. I'm a demon, 7-6 on cavalry. Walking across the ocean, barefoot by gravity. Knocking out your teeth, motherfucker, no cavities. I'm in a bad mood, set my wrist with tattoos. Shitting on your pussies, and I think I need a pill. They call me Wild Buck, wild, I don't care at all. They got a needle in my back, deeper than a voodoo doll. I'm in a spacecraft flying high, terrorized. Send me in the deep space 9, arm the Enterprise. I'm a foreign being, extraterrestrial. I am the avalanche, this is a burial. I am a true god, I am a wild beast. I'm the demon in the corner when you try to sleep. I'm a skateboarder, I'm a beer drinker. I got large thoughts, I'm a big thinker. I see the souls of the dead, I'm the Grim Reaper. Fuck your damn walls, I'm breaking through in charge. You don't wanna see me angry, think you oughta pass. Stomping on your little faggots, I'm a Hulk smash. I'm smashed with the fire lit and I don't take trash. I'm a cybernetic human robot and I'll be back.
They say they want me at the top, I stay underground. You got a chance to go and pop, I stay underground. I love my family, I will not leave the underground. Keep on spitting lightning while you feel the heavy thunder pound. They say the money's at the top and staying at the bottom. And I ain't giving up my family now that I have got them. I'm making music from my heart, that is true hard. I keep it real and make it sharp, that is true hard.
I'll keep it underground until the fucking death of me. Follow me into the kitchen, watch, I got the recipe. Only killers next to me, that's the way it's supposed to be. Mothers clutch your rosaries when I pull up off the streets. You don't wanna fuck with doom devils and backsword, wielding a black sword, playing your last chord. This is a crash course on underground wicked, and if you can't feel it, no one expects you to kick it. This shit is explicit and limited edition. We on a murder mission, so who's coming with us? Cause it'll never stop, never go and pop. Like it or not, I ride with a Glock. Close to me for anybody who wants to get it. Pull up on you bitches and witness the fucking sickness, yeah.
They say they want me at the top, I stay underground. You got a chance to go and pop, I stay underground. I love my family, I will not leave the underground. Keep on spitting lightning while you feel the heavy thunder pound. They say the money's at the top and staying at the bottom. And I ain't giving up my family now that I have got them. I'm making music from my heart, that is true hard. I keep it real and make it sharp, that is true hard.
Haven't heard that in a long time.
Hell yeah, man. You and Dez both killed your verses on that.
Thanks, man. Thanks. It's interesting to hear something from that period of time, you know, to see the progression of where I started then to where I am now. It's been a minute since I've heard that song. 5+ years.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn good song. To this day, it's still one of my favorites. And I didn't even realize it was you until we started talking. I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the case with most things, man. I think a lot of people, once they hear a couple of my songs, realize they're like, oh, you're that dude. I'm like, I guess I am that guy. I'm always the forgotten one, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, getting back out there, man. I definitely, a couple of the homies in chat, I hope they hit you up and get you on for an interview.
That'd be dope. Hell yeah. Appreciate that.
Into their crowd. I got 3 people that tuned in tonight that do interviews as well. So is there anything on this interview that we have not covered that you had wanted to talk about?
Not I can think of. You know, we talked about, you know, the departure from streaming sites, which is huge. Mm-hmm. That's a milestone for me. You know, it's a scary one, but that's big. Other than that, you know, the options to tour, they're coming. You know, my inbox is full with people saying, "Hey, do you want to get back on the road? Do you want to tour?"
Oh yeah.
I think at some point, yeah, I'll be back on the road and I'll do some shows and I'll do some tours and we'll see what goes on. It's just, I think I need a little bit more time to kind of balance myself out, figure out how I want to throw this show out there if I were to do a tour, and figure out, you know, what direction I'd want to go. But I'm sure there'll be some shows and some tours in the future.
Fuck yeah. Any other questions, Shovel, you got before we hop off?
I was just, speaking of touring and stuff, I don't know. It just throws me back to an old life I used to live where I try to connect dots, but I could definitely see you sharing a few stops with like a guy like Sinister. I don't know if you've listened to him at all.
Yeah,
but, you guys, you're kind of in similar places in your lives that I think, you know, on tour, that helps avoid some temptations that might be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how to hook that up, but I could see that being a real good thing for both of your sides.
Mm-hmm. XO Reckless is another one that does recovery music. He's damn. I need to get him hooked up with XO too. I'd like to see you on his podcast as well.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love working with all types of people, especially people like you were saying, like that are also in sobriety and working towards that, because it's not easy, you know. So it's nice to go out with people that are like-minded like that, because a lot of people, you know, I was out there and I wanted to party, I wanted to rage and have a good time, but you know that changes. Being on the road, there's a lot of history to why I became sober. You know, I shouldn't be standing here today. So the fact that I am, I try to make something out of it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Congrats on that again.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna hop off. We'll be back next Saturday. I got a couple artists I gotta get back with for interviews. Bibsters, thank you for taking the time out of your day, getting on the interview, man. I can't wait to
Oh, hell yeah, man.
have
Appreciate
you
you
back
guys.
on in the future, definitely, and get you in
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Shovel, thank you for staying on. It went a little longer than normal, but that's all right. It was a damn good interview.
That's
Hell
my
Thanks,
fault.
man.
I talk a lot.
Same here, man.
I had a good time. It was fun.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
appreciate
was
it,
good to actually get to know you, man.
Likewise.
At least I don't know about every interview that Snickers does, but I feel like at least when I sit in with them, it always just feels really genuine, and it feels like an honest conversation and not just, okay, tell us about your latest track, or whatever.
Right. Yes.
I feel like at this point, if I saw you in person, it wouldn't be so weird to hug you.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's nice to be personable and real, not everything. You can make scary music, but it doesn't mean you always have to be scary,
Yeah.
We're real people. I'm a dad, I sit there and play action figures with my kids. Like, not everything's about blood and gore. It's, I'm a family man at the same time,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna hop off here. This is Underground Wicked Radio out. Everyone have a good night. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like
Bye, guys.
button and hit the sub button if you haven't already. Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah. Later, guys.
Later, homie. Thank you again.